There will never be a point in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation.
That a lot of people become comfortable. They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like, jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you have. When the messenger of misery visits you, what are you going to do? What will keep you in the game?
There are things that you think you'll never need to know, that you may only need to know one time in your life, but that could save your life because you had that knowledge.
Unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow. What is it that you looked at some point in time and you decided that you couldn't do it, that you talked yourself out of it?
If you're waiting on your next door neighbor to make it happen for you, it may not happen. If you're waiting on your mother or your father, they may be so ancient in their thinking that they don't understand this opportunity that you have. And if you're waiting on them, it may never get done. You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal, and you will attract phenomenal.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason.
If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be at this particular place, it has nothing to do with the system, but it has everything to do with the fact that you're not making the sacrifice. I want you to make that dream become a reality, because if you don't, you will be working for somebody else to make their dreams become a reality.
Everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more. And let me tell you something, that's a lonely feeling. It's a lonely feeling, particularly people that you're doing it for. Most people take their greatness, take their ideas to the graveyard with them.
Listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. There are people right now who are working who don't want to work. There are people who hate their jobs, but they keep getting up to do it.
The wealthiest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because in the graveyard we will find inventions that we never ever were exposed to. Ideas, dreams that never became reality. Hopes and aspirations that were never acted upon.
Question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you? And greatness is a lot of small things done well. Day after day, workout after workout, obedience after obedience, day after day.
When things don't work out for you, when things happen that you could not anticipate, what are the reasons that you can think of that can keep you strong?
You will never, ever be successful until you turn your pain into greatness, until you allow your pain to push you from where you are to push you to where you need to be. Stop running from your pain and embrace your pain. Your pain is going to be a part of your prize, a part of your product. I challenge you to push yourself.
See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself.
I mean that what you did last week don't count. Today is the only important day. There are 86,400 seconds in a day, and how you use those are critical. You got 86,400 today, and what you do today is going to cement who you are. Nobody's going to talk about what you did last week.
That the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. There's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm.
you have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity.
I got a saying that when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it. See, it's time now. If you want to make this your decade, you've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential, as opposed to saying no.
When you die, die on E. Leave no dream left behind, guys. Leave no opportunity left behind. When you leave this earth, accomplish every single thing you can accomplish. Listen to me, you're going to be here one day, but you'll never get here if you give up, if you give in, if you quit. And finally, guys, you got to want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe.
liggéey rek mooy fay amul beneen secret liggéey kese mooy fay te damay jéem a lancer benn message pour suñu équipe nationale sénégalais soo gëmul sa bopp sa bopp mënul gëm boppam na ngeen a war a ñaanal am esprit positif liggéey mooy fay ñun judduñu ci lii dañoo mag yàlla wërsëgul ñu ñëw ñu fekk fi lii ñii def ak moom li suñ ko doon def depuis temps booy comme européens yi wala américains yi coupe du monde lu ñu def ngeen saaga ñu dañ koy nangu mais na ngeen a bëgg ñu def miracle amul mais dañuy jéem a def lu ñu mën ñii fi nekk seeni mbokk lañu seeni doom lañu seeni ràkkal lañu seeni mag lañu tamit na ngeen war a ñaanal ak résultat bi lu mu mën di doon encouragé leen félicité leen loolu mooy tax nit ki gën a liggéey man li may ñaan mooy Sénégal jëm kanam ci lu muy munti yëngu ak sport bu munti doon maa ngi supporter équipe nationale basket di leen di ñaanal résultat bu ñu munti def maa ngi seeni ginnaaw comme samay mbokk nu ñu nekkee seeni ginnaaw ñu changer mentalité yi xam ni ki yàlla mooy maye ñu dañuy ñefe gars yi fa nekk dañuy ñefe def lu ñu mën pour bégal leen dañoo bàyyi seen lépp yéen a ngi vacances yéen a ngi toog seen kër di noppaliku ñoom ñu ngi liggéey duñu nelaw pression bi ci ñoom lay nekk seen bopp la nekk bëgguñu dara lenn rek la ñu bëgg bégal leen teral leen foo leen romb ne Sénégalais ñi ñuy jox leen cër loolu la ñu bëgg kon nañuy ñaanalante jàmm di leen di béggee te tam di fàttali ki tamit waa équipe nationale seuls les hommes simples les hommes ordinaires arrivent à faire des trucs extraordinaires soyez humble noppi leen liggéey leen billaay soo leen liggéeyee seen njëriñ ngi leen di xaar seen ginnaaw gëm leen seen bopp soo leen demee joxe leen li ngeen am lépp résultat bu mu mënti doon ñun wala on sera toujours fier. Cheikh Sarr a pris les meilleurs loolu on n'en distingue même pas les meilleurs ñoo nekk équipe nationale donc comme étant meilleur donnez-vous à 100%. maillot boobu mouillez votre maillot ñaxaleen ci ak résultat bu mu di doon le Sénégal toujours derrière vous et du courage à yéen ñëpp Cheikh Sarr staff technique bi chaque joueur ak joueur bu mu di doon ñi ngi seen ginnaaw ñu ngi leen di ñaanal God bless y'all.